Hello traders, today we're going to cover the AutoPilot trading system and specifically the trailing stop, when we should be using it and when we shouldn't be using it, because the market at different times doesn't call for these large profit targets. It calls for a quick getting in and getting out. So I'm going to make this video short. I'm going to cover a few examples of the AutoPilot trading system in action and do a little explanation. Now, before we begin, remember that trading is risky. Please don't trade with funds you cannot afford to lose. There are risks involved with trading. So if you take a look at the example here, we see that the market is in a short position using the AutoPilot trading system. Now, my goal is as soon as the market goes in my profit territory to lock it up and to protect myself. Now, you can't put it too close, or else what happens is the gyration of the market moving back and forth will automatically take me out of the trade. But as long as I'm not losing money, that's the key here. So even though the market may be at $62, $75 of profit, the decision has to be made whether or not the market is slow or if the market is not trending and it is instead just gyrating back and forth. So this example that you just saw here on the AutoPilot is one of those examples. Now, the next example I'm going to show you, this is today at 10 o'clock, about 10:07, is again another short position. And so when you think about a short position, typically you consider the market falls faster than it rises. So whenever you see a big move to the downside and it's accelerating, typically it moves much farther. So when I see a short position, I think to myself, is the market volatile? Are we going somewhere? How has the volatility been previous in days past? Because typically days of volatility occur in clumps of 4 days where it's slow or if it's fast. So if yesterday happens to be a slow day, then I could probably expect today to be exactly the same until it changes. So remember, days happen in groupings of 3 to 4 days in a row, with the volatility being slow or fast, or even if it's just normal, you can anticipate it in a 4-day cycle. I want to see a big move. So another example of overtrading is if you have a number of trades that are winner, loser, winner, loser. Sometimes it's better to stop and wait, give it a few hours until things changes, or even come back the next day. Sometimes trading unnecessarily causes more harm than good. So if you are able to make your money first few trades of the day, fantastic, and stop. It's not always a good idea to keep on trading and trading all day long. So there are certain hours that you could trade and set the AutoPilot for just the morning, just the afternoon, just the first hour or two of the day. Regardless of what direction the market moves, it will then incorporate the stop and will also incorporate the target. And once that happens, we then wait for a few things to occur. How many candles are in a trade? How many candles have already gone against us? Typically, I have it set to 2 or 3 bars where if the market goes against me, it closes the position. That way I don't have to have a full stop. It's just 2 bars and it closes if it's not in profit territory. How many trades have we taken already? I prefer less. I don't want to see 20 or 30 trades. I like to have moves that a trailing stop is following behind it. Currently, today, it's 230, 250. You can see that this, for me, is what I'm after. If I don't get this, and after, I don't know, 10, 15 trades, I'm not seeing this kind of movement, shut it down, come back the next day, or even come back in the afternoon or later on in the day, because we don't need a lot of these trades to be successful. We just need a few of these, and we shut it down. We don't have to overtrade. Now, the AutoPilot is included with accelerated mentorship. If you're interested in any of our programs, visit Daytradetowin.com. Give us a call, email us. We're happy to answer your questions. And for our current subscribers, make sure you attend the live trading room. We have a live trading room for all our members. That way you can join us and understand what's happening on a day-to-day basis. Until next time, good trading.